Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are officially a quarter away to 100 right now. Episode 25. This is this is the first milestone on the pod, I think.
I mean, yeah.
Right?
If you're going by like a 100 kind of thing, then yeah, you're at a milestone. Yeah. 1/4.
What percentage of are we to like episode 69 though? Because that's the one that like that's the most important episode.
69 halfway would be 34 and a half. So
math.
We're I don't know, like maybe 30,
a third,
33%.
Yeah,
maybe a bit over, like 40. Pretty crazy, man.
Dude.
We're in it. We're deep.
We're deep, boys.
Just imagine episode 4, 2069.
Yeah, you'd think we'd have our shit together by episode 25, but last episode we forgot to record the video, so we triple checked today.
That's none of my business.
That is your job, but
see, but now I'm sober right now, so you're gonna see me. You're gonna see me instead of just being consistently fucked up. I'm gonna go from normal to fucked up.
Dude, that's what I've been doing for the last episode. I didn't smoke weed before.
Yeah.
And I felt like I had way more energy.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if I smoke weed before the pod, even though it's called like Clouded Judgement and all this shit, we always talk about weed, lighting it from the bottom, all this shit. We always smoke weed after.
I'm not smoking crack, guy.
No, we're not smoking. I mean, not yet. Dude, what if one of us just like slowly becomes a crackhead, but we stay consistent with the podcast? But their cheeks slowly start to shrink in.
Nah, dog. The first sign of crackhead I see on you, I'm beating the wheels off you. Dude, I've already told you this. If you ever fucking dabbled, I'm like, nah.
In crack.
Cocaine is called crack cocaine.
Crack cocaine. What is crack cocaine?
Crack is just crystallized cocaine.
But
they just call it crack. It's like a street term, I'm pretty sure.
Shit, though.
Shit. Do you remember? You obviously, we used to watch American Dad quite a bit. You remember that one episode where he smokes crack? And then, like, he's like, Steve was gonna bang, like, some fucking absolute smoke. And they're like rich, and they go over there for dinner. And Stan's, like, fully addicted. So he, like, takes this, like, gem-encrusted vase and goes and pawns it off. And, like, because he sees it, and then, like, the crack pipes pop out of his eyes. And goes, get down, get down.
Dude, that's probably what it's like. That's why I don't...
Dude,
I want to give homeless people money, but I know they're just going to use it for crack.
Dude, you know what, man? The last time I gave a homeless... Actually, funny enough, I think it was the last 2 times. But specifically the last time I gave a homeless person money, my car got broken into that night.
Really?
Yeah. Weirdest thing.
They followed you home? This dude's got money.
Probably wasn't them. I gave him like $5. It was on my birthday specifically. I remember. It was like, I'm feeling generous today because I'm a year older for some reason. So gave him $5. Get home, everything's good. Wake up the next morning and my door is like wide open and all my shit is everywhere. I was like, yes.
Fuck yeah. Dude, speaking of birthdays, hey, what day is it today? Is it the 14th? It's May 14th today.
1 month,
It's baby. My birthday month, baby. It's my birthday month, right? Isn't it a month away from your shit, or is it the month? Isn't it 30 days?
Month, bro.
Nah, it's my birthday. It's 30 days to my birthday. I'm calling it the birthday month. I'm one of them bitches. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Some girls, they literally celebrate like if it's like within 6 months of their birthday.
Hey, yo, I got 135 days till my birthday.
Let's go.
Fire it up. I'm 21 and a half. Celebrate me.
I need attention.
In 2 days, I will be exactly 5 months away from my birthday. We're 5/12ths of the way there, baby.
But yeah, hey, 1 month. June 14th is my birthday. That's the 21st birthday. So we're going to do crack.
Do you want to give him your SIN number too?
Yeah. Do you guys want my postal code as well? Send me some shit.
Dude,
fleshlight.
We got to set up one day. We got to set up a P.O. box.
Dude, do P.O. box openings? That'd be hilarious.
Dude.
But with the crowd that we would attract.
It would just be dildos.
It would be dildos, but I feel like people would send us drugs.
Probably. But I mean, don't do that.
Unless it was like shrooms or some shit.
You're still black tip.
Black tip shrooms? What's black tip shrooms? Are those the ones that are like fucked?
That kill you, bro.
They kill you?
Yeah. It's like legit poison. It'll just fuck your shit.
But they look like normal mushrooms?
No, they got like a little black tip.
Oh, they got a black tip?
Yeah, but everything else...
should have seen that one coming.
Everything else is the exact same, apparently.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do you crawl around on all fours, completely naked on that
No,
one?
you just die.
Oh. Wow.
Didn't we look it up one time? Because, like, there's a story about Seth Rogen, and, like, he does, like, a bunch of, like, wet shrooms, because, like, you're supposed to dry them. He did, like, 20 grams of wet shrooms in Amsterdam.
It was, like, 35, because he, like, converted it wrong.
Oh.
35 of wet mushrooms. And when I was in Amsterdam, I did 11, I think, of wet mushrooms. Yeah.
Oh, wow, you did wet.
Yeah.
I did dry.
You found dry ones in Amsterdam?
Yeah.
Really?
I was... Where'd you go to get them?
It was a nice establishment. I played with a credit card.
Wow.
Yeah.
I paid with debit, actually. But specifically, I was like, where should we get shroomed? I don't know where to go. I'm new at this, right? And then I, like, looked down the street from our hostel, and there was a building with a massive mushroom, like, neon sign outside. Yeah. And I was like, I found it.
Yeah.
They know how to call you.
Yeah, so dude, apparently Seth Rogen, he took like 35 grams of wet mushrooms and then went on a crazy trip and woke up in Paris.
Dude, it takes like... I'm so confused.
That's pretty far away. That's like a 4-hour train ride.
More than that, bro.
You think so?
More than that, because it takes like, from what I recall, to get to even just like Rotterdam, it was like an hour and a half. That's in the same country, dog.
Maybe.
You're going through like all the way to Rotterdam, through like The Hague and everything, through Belgium, and then down into Paris. Because it's not like northern France. It's like down.
It's like, yeah, like mid
a little bit in there.
South France or north.
It's like between north and mid.
Yeah.
Central France.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely
you gotta
more
get hella fucked up to do that.
Blackout and wake up.
Imagine waking up and you have no idea what country you're in. Asking someone like, "Hey, what day is it? What country am I in?" They're like, "Dude, what did you take?"
Yeah. You wake up and you're like,
I took 35 grams of mushroom.
The first thing you see is the Eiffel Tower, and you're just like, where am I? Where are my things?
Yeah.
Did I bring my bag? I need a phone charger. What's going on?
I would be so confused. I would think I got Bill Cosby or something.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Is my asshole tight?
That's the first thing I do. If I woke up in another country, first thing I do is check my asshole. Did
I get molested? Did Bill have at me again?
Dude. So it's yeah, man. We're gonna be releasing this on the May long weekend. So as of right now, we don't really know what's gonna be going on the May long weekend as far as if people are gonna be going ham or not.
I don't think so, man.
You don't think so? It's supposed to be raining. If it was nice.
The only day that's supposed to be good is like Saturday. That's supposed to be like, eh.
Really?
You know what I mean? But like Sunday, Monday, it's supposed to just be pissing rain the whole time. So I doubt it. And dude, it's lame because that's the one weekend where everything's getting a little bit lifted, all the restrictions.
Yeah.
So people were like fired up, and then they're like, get fucked.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm fired up for it, dude. I'm getting the beer fridge this weekend.
Oh, are you?
Oh yeah. So my the newest upgrade to my household, we're getting it's like a fridge with 2 beer taps on the front, and then you can get kegs inside, and then you can just rip fucking beers right out the tap.
Are you gonna throw it like under the stairs?
It doesn't fit. So like my backyard, for people listening, my backyard, it's like there's like a little balcony that comes out onto my backyard, and then some stairs that come down onto like a deck, and then I have like a couch and shit where we chill out there, but the space underneath the stairs, it's not tall enough. It's about 6 inches.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we're just going to have to put it beside and then put some sort of cover over it or something.
Yeah.
Figure it out. But like,
still kind of dope.
Going to be an absolute alcoholic.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't have to go buy beers if I just have to have a keg.
Yeah.
In the backyard. I'll just go out after work, just have a nice glass in the sun.
Dude, especially in the summer. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Chilled glasses.
Tell me your dad's not going to like rip, what is it? Miller Lime.
No, dude, my dad, I've said this on the pod before, my dad rips bitch drinks. He's going to try to find a keg of Smirnoff Ice or some shit. I swear to God. I swear to God.
If he rips Smirnoff Ice out of a fucking beer thing, smack him.
A beer keg? Yeah, I'll beat the shit. No.
Oh my God,
I'm just kidding.
That's rough.
But like, you can't do that.
No, it's not allowed.
It's called a keg for a reason.
It's against the rules.
I don't even think they make it. I bet Smirnoff is just like, no, we refuse.
Ben, we're not satisfying you bitches. Tell him to get some Belgian Moon mango wheat.
Yeah, dude, we're ripping mango flavored beers on the pod today. Do you like it? I like it. Good. I like it so far. I've never had a mango flavored beer. We were saying before, but
it's good. I love mango flavoring. So
I fuck with a nice fresh mango. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like mango flavoring is unreal.
Dude, those mango popsicles I have.
Mango popsicles, the fucking aloe mango water. Oh, so nuts.
You see, I like aloe water, but I'm not a big fan of chunks in my drink.
I hate pulp too, but those ones actually taste good. Like they're like sweet, so it's I love sweet shit. So it's like,
and they're big enough chunks where you can filter them out in your mouth.
Yeah, and you can.
And it's not like orange juice with pulp where you're just drinking
it's like flakes almost. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're actually like chunks where you're like you can bite them. Yeah. So you kind of eat your drink. It's weird. Yeah. It was definitely like the first few times I had aloe water, I was like, I don't know about this. But then I got really high and I was drinking it and I was like, this is a weird, juicy combination and I like it.
Yeah, man.
I'm not used to chewing water.
Dude, nothing's better than some nice cubes.
I know how the hoes feel. Just chewing.
Oh my God. Dude, if your semen's that chunky, you got to chew before you swallow? Got an issue. That's called testicular cancer.
Is it?
I don't think so, but I'm waiting for it.
Oh, yeah. Give me a heads up, eh?
Yeah.
Pump action.
Pump action shotgun.
Oh, shit, bro.
What?
Clearly not on the ball whatsoever today. Forgot to turn on the
we forgot to put on the fucking lamp. The lamp. Dude, the setup's coming together. I'm fucking fired up about it. Ah, shit. Shit, though.
We got like you know how obviously earlier on, like during the beginning of the new year, we're obviously like 5 months in, but we were like, oh, we're getting like big upgrades. This is the year for the upgrades, right? Yeah. So far we got like the camera. You got your new audio interface, I think. Yeah. New laptop. You're getting a new laptop, and then we're getting what's it called, lights in soon.
Yeah, we got some lights coming in. Now, dude, I ordered my laptop, and so Apple loves to just charge $1 million for shit. Yep. I ordered a fucking laptop from Apple. How much do you think a laptop cost? $1,000, $2,000 for a nuts one, right? That's how much it should be.
Yeah.
Right?
Realistically.
I dropped 5 bones. 5 G's on this bad boy. If I cannot connect like a pair of just like normal sunglasses and watch VR porn, I'm not satisfied.
You should be able to ride that thing to work.
Yeah, dude. Does it come with wheels? Does it come with those Apple wheels that are $700? Are they just motorized?
Dude. One of the YouTuber his name's MKBHD. He did a review on those. Yeah. And he was just making he was like, this isn't for anybody, but it's for the person that's like, I got this $700 wheels. You know what I mean? It's like Gucci, man. Or like Supreme. You throw a fucking tag on it, and people go fucking bananas. Well, dude,
Supreme literally sells the dumbest shit.
Yeah, I know.
You know, you can buy a Supreme shovel. You could buy Supreme. Like dumb things. They're gonna start selling like Supreme bullets in America soon or something. Jesus. Just watch it. Supreme tasers and shit. They're just gonna branch out into weapons. If you get murdered by a Supreme weapon, you deserve to die.
Didn't the guy that we know get it was like Gucci slides or something like that? And that's
the only thing that I would buy from Gucci. Swear to God, I'd buy Gucci slides.
Just slides.
They're not expensive. They're like $100.
Oh, that's not
$200, something like that.
I'm getting some fucking what are they called? Hendo has them.
Birkenstocks.
Birkenstocks.
I want to get some Birkenstocks. The Jesus sandals.
They're nice, man. They're like I tried his on. And I was just because I was like, oh, how comfy can these be? And I was like, surprisingly,
they mold to your feet though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because it's almost like a cork material. So at first it's gonna suck, but then it's gonna be real nice. That was cute, by the way.
I'm sorry, I mean, touch your toes.
But yeah, because like, dude, the slides I have now are just like some regular Adidas slides.
Yeah,
I've had them for like 5 years.
They get the job done. Don't get me wrong. They protect your feet and they expose your toes in the sun, right?
Yeah,
that's what you want from slides.
But I mean, unless I'm wearing socks with them, because that's also a play.
But the thing about it though, you can rock socks and slides. Socks and Birkenstocks is a whole other crime, you know?
It is, yeah. And I'm
going
to do it.
Socks and slides became cool from basketball players. No one's really rocking socks and Birkenstocks.
Everybody is.
Really?
Literally everybody that has them, I've seen them that they wear socks and Birks, man. It's ridiculous.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. I'm totally going to do it because it's just comfortable as hell.
It's just breathable.
Yeah.
Breathable.
Yeah. Dude, when I was like in Europe, I would rock my slides and fucking socks, and all the Australians that I met there were like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I already tell this on the pod.
You told us on the pod before.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey? Wow, my memory's
Made a clip
just
about it.
down the drain.
It's on TikTok.
Oh, it's on TikTok too. Shout out
love
TikTok.
Shout out TikTok. Dude, TikTok's literally becoming the new thing. And there's some trends that are going around right now where it's like, because I never made a TikTok. I was like, I'm never going to make a TikTok. Because some of our friends are like, dude, you got to get TikTok. So I was like, I was against it too, but now I'm addicted to it. I'm like, I don't need another app to get addicted to, like straight up. Because those things would get addicting, especially once it knows what I like.
Yep.
Because TikTok learns your algorithm so good and it just suggests videos. There's no homepage. You can't just scroll. Like, you have to watch the videos.
That's fucked.
It's fucked, right? And it's just all videos.
Yeah.
Minute videos. So imagine like, I don't know, I made one because of Clouded Judgement, obviously, and I was posting a TikTok or clips to it, and I was watching some of the TikToks, just because like when you go on the app, it takes you to the homepage and it plays a couple, and then I was like, I'll scroll through this, and then so now it's kind of learning a little bit of my algorithm, but not really, because I've maybe put in a total of like, in 3 weeks on TikTok total, I've maybe put in a total of an hour or two.
Yeah.
Just
bullshit.
It's like 5 minutes at a time. And I've noticed that there's some trends where like, you know how there's Instagram hot chicks that we talked about in the last pod? They're converting over to TikTok now. And they're just finding songs that have lyrics
that you can like do
that you can show
to.
your butt to. Dude,
hey,
girls, if you have a nice ass, if they have a nice ass, and if they have any chance to like show that ass on social media, they will.
Dude, okay, you know what's funny? A game, you know Apex Legends, like the fucking
Love
game.
that game.
Yeah. So the new character came out with like the new update.
Yeah, she's thick though.
Thick as hell.
Thick though.
And like she's like
a couple of video games, they do that every once in a while.
But bro, like it's not like they were like being subtle about it, and they were like, oh, it's just her body type. She's just thick. No, bro, like the trailer comes out, and it's like the first shot is just like this like upshot from like the back of her legs, and she got thighs and just ass, and then it cuts right after the ass.
Trailer was just her ass.
Yeah, and like the first thing's like her running past the camera. All you see is cheeks going by. I'm like,
oh my god,
are you kidding me?
People got to play the game.
Yeah, it looks like Yannette Garcia. That's who it looks like.
Fuck yeah,
straight up.
Fuck yeah.
That's a fucking compliment.
Does this chick got bolt-ons? She got some fake tits?
Not really, no.
Damn.
But I mean,
what if that's like, was it like DLC? Like you buy tits?
You buy the bolt-ons, literally bolt-on DLC, and you just come into the game. She's got a skin that just has unreal fucking binoculars.
Unreal massive tits. They should do that. I'd make my character just hot as hell.
Yeah, I wish. Honestly, you're just going around mucking guys, but you're just a smoke. How funny would that be?
Yeah. I don't know. I saw like that's why Scarlett Johansson and they make like those Marvel characters.
Yeah.
They find one's a sex appeal because there's something about like a hot chick whooping a dude's ass.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And then she got superpowers.
Yeah, I'd do it. No beers. Probably get
no beers.
Blown up or some shit right after, but fuck it, worth it.
Dude, if we get to the point where we're already at the point where video games, the graphics are insane enough to where now they can make thick looking avatars.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, guys are going to start jerking off to it. And there was one time.
Whoa.
Hear me out here. It's been a thing.
Have you heard of Overwatch?
Oh, Overwatch is a thing. That one chick.
All of them.
There's multiple chicks.
They're all thick.
All of them are
all
thick.
of them.
I didn't really rip Overwatch, but I saw an ad on Pornhub one time. It was an Overwatch chick. It's getting railed.
Yep.
Dude, for some reason,
guys are weird, man. You'll jerk off to anything.
Anything that is slightly attractive or has some sort of sex appeal in like a video game or a movie or animated TV show or some sorts, there is a porn about it.
If it's on, that's Rule 34.
There's literally porn. There's literally
it's
pornos.
On the internet, there's porn of it.
There's literally pornos about that bunny from Zootopia.
Yeah, I know, it's fucked. That's also like furries, though. You're venturing into furry territory.
Don't even get me started about furries. Do they take the outfits off and then fuck, or do they just like have a little slut?
I think they just like grind. Yeah.
Come in the suit. walk around for a bit?
Don't know. Fucking weird, man. Some of those suits, apparently, I think it was like there was on a... Who told me this? It was either on a show or one of my friends told me. And it was like, they were like, yeah, it's like 10 grand for one of those things. Yeah.
Well, dude, it's their whole life. They're like, oh, what are your hobbies? Oh, I like to dress up. I like to dress up like a bunny and fuck other animals.
Doesn't matter if they're dudes. I just like other animals.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Okay, man. You can't tell the gender if you're in a full bodysuit.
Dude, nope.
That's one of the things like kind of like bestiality, though. That's like the precursor to bestiality, right?
No, I think it's from that. Because then you start dressing up as them. And then I'm just like, euthanasia. Euthanasia. See you later.
Yeah, man, there's some... I don't even know, man. I don't even want to talk about this because I just get uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. That's one thing where I get genuinely uncomfortable talking about.
That was like you when you fucking brought up cheese pizza yesterday, and I was just like... Or not yesterday. Last pod. And I was like... No.
Yeah, let's move past that real quick.
Stop it, yeah.
Dude, honestly, though, it was probably pretty good that we weren't recording our faces in that part because...
Yep. I don't want to hear... Dude, we're going to be recording a pod in like 4 weeks and you're just going to hear fucking... Oh, FBI, open up. I'm like, no.
I know all the secrets.
This one right here, officer.
The only thing about that is like... Not that one specifically. We're not going to go back into this. But whenever there's a conspiracy video that seems very truthful... Right?
Oh, it gets taken down.
It gets taken down off everything, which is weird. Either it's true and they don't want you to know about it, or they just don't want you spreading around like propaganda
false information. Yeah.
Right.
But then it's that's the thing with conspiracies though, is that it's like a what's it called? Double. Oh, what's it called? Like a double negative or whatever, where it's like, okay, this thing's bad. It's like a false confirmation. I forget, like confirmation bias, where you're like, oh, they didn't say anything about it, so it must be true. Or like if they take it down, oh, they took it down, so it must be true.
Oh, dude, I was watching this video. They do the same thing about Trump, about anything that he says. I'm not about to be like a Trump supporter or anything right here. I could give two fucks about politics in the States. But I was watching this one video, and there's this guy. You know who Steven Crowder is? Mm-hmm. He does this sort of podcast segment where you know how some people they have different podcasts in their podcast, so they have like separate shows.
Yep.
He does one where they would watch like the Trump rally, and then they would wait for all like the news articles to come out about it, and then all like the news fucking channels and all that stuff reviewing about it, and then they would fact check everything that they're saying, and see exactly how they're bending the truth on shit. And they do the same thing. So if he says, "Oh, I love Mexicans," right? Like say he says, "I love Mexicans." They'll be like, "Oh, he never said he likes black people."
Yeah, though. Yeah,
it's
exactly.
The same thing.
Yeah,
it's the exact same thing.
Yeah, dude. That's why, like, I think media nowadays specifically is like, we lost our way somewhere with it, and I don't know if it was if it was more recently because this is what I've grown up with.
It's all about numbers, though.
That's what I mean. All about numbers. That's where this whole fucking thing came from, where people started realizing, why are there so many mass shootings? Oh, maybe it's because the fucking media is making them out to seem like fucking kings.
They're not making them seem out like kings, but they also are still... It's only been pretty recently where we haven't heard... In Canada, that one that we just had in Ontario, we don't know the shooter's name.
Don't know the shooter's name. I don't see his face. I don't see his face. You saw the victims, and that was it, and it was really sad. And everybody was like... And
the thing about it didn't linger as long as the ones where you know the victims, because when you put a face to the crime, it lingers way more, and then people talk about that dude and what he did.
Yep.
Right? But, like, think about like Lee Harvey Oswald,
That's what
right?
I'm saying, though, man. It glorifies it. It makes it seem like these people, that's what happens. You're fucked up in the head, obviously, and you're probably super depressed, and you're like, I'm never going to become anything in life. It's going to suck. When you see this thing, all I have to do is go get a gun somehow, somewhere, and then go shoot up a bunch of fucking whatever, and I'm famous.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
The way I think about it, like what I was saying is like, it's almost like it's been since like Lee Harvey Oswald.
I would say since Columbine. For like the school shooting thing specifically.
For a school shooting, but I'm saying as far as when you think of that incident with like the shooting of Kennedy, you think about it, his name is the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about it. But if we never knew, What do you mean?
Conspiracy.
Lee Harvey Oswald is the name. You can put his face to the crime. You know what I'm saying? But if we never knew who did it, it would all just be like, oh, Kennedy got assassinated, blah, blah, blah. Yep. It's not like Lee Harvey Oswald's face is plastered everywhere, all this shit, right? It's the same thing with mass shootings to me, like school shootings, at least to me, where if they don't show the shooter's face and they don't promote, they're not promoting it, but if they don't advertise like his name and everything, put it on all the news channels, all that stuff, it blows over way quicker. But the media coverage that's about it is more about mourning like the victims.
Yeah.
And it's way better.
It's what it should be.
It's way better. And I feel like, I don't know. I feel like that's the way to do it. I feel like there would be less school shootings if they wouldn't do that. 100%.
We're agreeing on the same thing here, and the fact that like, I think that you're giving somebody like not to worship, but someone to look at as an example. You're giving them something to be like,
he had the ball. This guy had the balls to do that.
And look at all the coverage he's getting. Everybody knows his name.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's for 2 weeks, for whatever. And then like, cause you notice when other ones go to do it, they'll make like, cause a lot of them have those, what are they? I forget what they're called. Like not a memorandum, but like fuck me, I forget the word for it. But it's like essentially they make this big long list about their beliefs and all this shit and what they think is why they're doing this and they're justifying it, blah blah blah. And it's a thing where sometimes they'll call back to prior ones.
Prior's names,
and it's like, this is like, I'm doing it for you guys. I'm like,
yeah.
Huh?
But I heard that, I haven't done a lot of research about this. I had no idea we were going to talk about this, obviously.
No, yeah.
But I heard that like a lot of times they do it because they're not getting pussy. Now, I don't know if this is true or not.
That's like incels, yeah. Incels will do that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, man, go to the bar. Talk to someone.
Get a fleshlight.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Considering it now.
Would you get like, hey, okay, so like what version would you get though? Because they got just straight mouths now.
Extra
They
small?
got fleshlights that fuck you now. Like they got, you ever seen like a full ass?
Guy. If I get a fleshlight, I'm not a mechanic.
Yeah, let me plug it in.
Yeah, let me
plug it in.
Well, you got to put oil in it. You gotta lube it up. You gotta put some gasoline in it.
Hey, Mom, I just gotta bore the microwave for 10 seconds. Just heat it up. I just gotta get it body temperature. I'm not gonna fuck a cold vagina.
12 seconds, Ma. 12 seconds.
12 seconds.
It's gotta be the perfect temperature.
Perfect temperature. It's like a full ass. It's hard to put it in the microwave for 10 seconds.
He's got the nice jiggle to it. Jesus.
It's like the real thing.
Hell yeah.
Man, I can't wait. I can't wait until like you could have like, not that I can't wait for me to try it.
Careful what you say here, because I think I know where you're going. You're gonna be the guy that's got the VR goggles, the whole deal. Your girlfriend's standing at the door like, what the fuck? And you're just like, I don't need you anymore.
That's the danger about jerking off with VR goggles. You have no idea what's going on around you. If you got headphones on too, someone could be standing on the other side of the room filming you the whole time, and you're like, oh yeah.
You know what's great though?
What?
I got 2 locks on the doors that connect to my room.
And plenty of space.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
No one's getting in here. I'm fine.
Like they got like VR goggles. They have VR goggles and some sort of sex toys that sync up to porn now. So you can be wearing VR goggles, and then you'll have some sort of mechanical ass or something. I don't know. It's probably like the full ass.
Yeah. And
you can sync it up to pornos, and then it will fuck you at the same time as the video. Now, if you're spending 10 grand on,
if you're taking loans out to get mechanical pussy. Guy, I'll say it again. Go to the bar. Something. Hey.
Mechanical pussy.
If you're not getting the real deal, like they got Tinder, Christian Mingle, eHarmony. What was it? Plenty of Fish? Is that one?
Plenty of Fish. My dad met a girl on Plenty of Fish.
It worked for him. It can work for you. Dog.
Taking loans out. Hey, if you gotta update the pussy you're fucking.
That's what I'm saying. If you gotta put a new firmware in your vagina.
Hey, software's out of date. Doesn't fuck me the same.
It doesn't sync up, bro.
Yo, dude, you get the new update on the Pussy 9000?
The fucking
the ass shake's different, man.
No,
the ass
bro,
shake's different.
The pussy night. It's the Supreme Suck 9000.
The Supreme Suck,
dude. If I got, that's what I was saying though. If I got to like change the fucking oil on that bad boy, there's no way.
Up due for an oil change. Put about 6,000 kilometers on this bad boy in the last couple weeks.
I was gonna say, if you gotta take that bitch into fucking Mr. Lube, get it changed up, that'll be $100. You just walk in there. Oh, it's Todd for the 3rd time this month. He's taking it for a spin. Are they, dude? Are the like Mr. Lubes and all those like mechanic shops? Like, are they essential services?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm assuming then
Everyone's car's just broken down. Dog, you know what I saw today on the way home from work? I was meaning to tell you this earlier. I was gonna call you when it happened. Probably the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. So I was driving. You know how? So I rip HOV to work in the morning.
Yeah, like an asshole.
I leave for work at 5:30, and there's not even that many cars on the road.
Dude, when I used to rip to school all the time, I'd be in HOV. The amount of times I would just see one person in the car, I'm like, fuck you.
Okay, yeah. But it's too dangerous to do at like 7 or 8. Way too dangerous. That's when the cops roam. They roam when you're going to work or school, and then they hang around when you're coming home. Yeah. Now, today I saw some lady get pulled over. So I was driving past and traffic was going kind of slow because she got pulled over in the HOV lane, right? So that HOV lane was blocked off, pretty much.
So everyone had
to swerve like in the other lane to get around her, right?
Yeah.
So I went past and I was in like normal traffic, so I was going a little bit slower.
Yep.
So I was a little bit ahead, and then traffic kind of cleared up after that because it was slowed down because of her. Mm-hmm. And so I was ripping ahead. Like a few minutes later, the cops like going by me, the guy who just pulled this lady over, and like as I drove by, because she had like a Mini Cooper and she was wearing like a very like bright colored shirt. Yeah. So I was very noticeable as to who she was.
Yeah.
Right. And I see it all the time where people get HOV tickets on the way home from work. And then it always happens to where like they're driving right beside me after and they're pissed.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious. It's always like, there's one time this dude he was like a guy like our age, and he got a ticket, and then he was like on the phone just like joking about it with his buddies after, like holding the ticket after he got pulled over. And so this lady, I'm driving, this cop goes ahead, and I like slow down because I hate being by cops because my car is like a little bit illegal to where like if a cop wants to be a dick, they can give me a VI.
Yeah.
And this cop was like 5 or 6 cars ahead of me, and I see this lady come ripping. She's not in the HOV anymore, right? She obviously just got a ticket. This cop fucked off, is way up there, but she doesn't know where he is.
Yeah.
But he's on the left lane right beside the HOV.
Oh,
and God. She goes, and she's like, fuck it. And I see her rip back in the HOV, goes down, gets pulled over again.
That's so rough.
She got 2 tickets in like the span of 5 minutes.
Dude, that guy must have been like he must have pulled her over and just been like, really?
I don't even need your license, lady. I got it still in the system.
Yeah, this bitch fresh. Just writes her up right then. Dude, that's rough, man. Yeah, man. I don't feel bad for her because fuck that bitch. But like,
her demeanor though when she was driving, she deserved it.
Yeah.
She seemed like an asshole.
Wearing like bright ass clothes and shit. Fuck you.
Yeah.
We're black like the rest of us in mourning all the time. Shit. Fuck.
Yeah, if you're wearing bright colors in the morning.
Dude, you're just blinding the fucking people going the other way. Fuck off.
Yeah, man. I need to tell that story. I think that's hilarious.
That's jokes, man.
So funny.
Instant karma.
Instant karma.
Dude, I
saw her go back to it too because the traffic was going like it's HOV. There wasn't that many traffic because it's still COVID's going on, so it's still not that bad, but it's starting to back up a little bit more to where like I'm not ripping all the way home anymore.
Yeah.
Stop every once in a while, right? And this lady, I see it in her eyes. She's driving literally right beside me, a car ahead of me, and she can't see the car. And I'm like, dude, I could see it from a mile away what's going on. I'm like, don't do it, lady, don't do it. And she turns the light on, she's doing it. And I went over to the left lane to watch it happen.
Oh, because did she buzz by him?
Well, so she saw him, but she was blocked in traffic because there was all the cars on the fucking.
She couldn't get back.
She couldn't go, and the HOV is going faster than the side one.
She's stuck.
So she was stuck. I would literally just slam on the brakes.
I'd get back. If I saw the second I saw that car, I would get the fuck back over.
But you couldn't. There was blocked in. all the cars on the other side. There's no space.
Man.
That's karma. Karma's a bitch.
Yeah, people don't learn their fucking lesson, apparently. Shit. Dude, if that, like, you gotta be some kind of fucking stupid. Like, how do you explain that to, like, your fucking parents or your
Where
SO?
do you think the cop went?
Yeah, exactly my point. You're on a highway.
It's one way, lady.
Where's he going? Straight. He's going straight.
Yeah, do the math in your head. Okay, so the cop's obviously gonna go. You see him go away in a straight direction. Oh yeah, let me get in the faster lane so I can pass him again.
Fool.
Dumb bitch.
Did she get pulled over from behind, or did he pull over? Like
he turned on the lights as soon as he saw her. Like she was like not even right beside him yet.
That's so funny. He just looked in the fucking mirror. He was like, "Fuck you."
Oh, here's this fucking bitch in the Mini Cooper in the bright shirt again.
Gets on the horn. He's like, "Hey Cooper, I caught her twice, buds."
It's probably fucking games.
Oh, dude, that guy's like, "Dude, my quota is going up so fast. Hell yeah."
Yeah, man. I'm kind of getting over my video game addiction.
Sad.
It's kind of coming to an end. I've been trying to play, but like I've just been watching. So like the last couple of days, what I've been doing is I get home and then I go do shit that I need to do. And then I get baked and I watch The Last Dance. Now you haven't watched the 2 new episodes yet.
No. I mean, I was going to watch them tonight or tomorrow probably.
I can confidently say that these last 2 episodes are the best episodes.
Yeah.
Just because like they go into a way more in-depth shit.
Yeah.
And they go into like Jordan's baseball career.
Yeah.
And like, dude, like that guy is like lanky as hell in baseball. And it's kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
But, dude, so do you...
He never made MLB, did he?
He never made
minors.
the MLB.
Yeah.
But he went straight to AA minors. Because he was such a big star that they didn't have like enough, like a big enough facility to
accommodate him,
to accommodate the media coverage that was going to be happening.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
So they had to fucking bump him up just for the
and
media.
he did fine, dude. He had on his first. I'm not going to say too much, obviously, but it's not really that big of a spoiler.
Yeah,
it's
I
his
saw Space Jam.
Baseball career.
I saw Space Jam. He was in it.
And they go into Space Jam. They talk about Space Jam in this one too.
Hell yeah.
But he is first in the minors, AA, hasn't played baseball in like since he was 17.
Yeah.
And at this point he was like 30 or something. Hadn't played in like whatever, 12, 13 years. And he fucking made it to base. Like he had a 13 bat streak in his first 13 up to bats.
Oh really?
Like yeah.
Shit.
Dude. He was batting like a 200 or something like that.
Really?
In AA baseball.
Shit.
Yeah. Dude, give it a couple of years.
Well, like a 200 would be okay, but like a 300 ERA would be really good.
Yeah, but 300, like you're like nasty.
Well, yeah.
And if you haven't played in
if
like
you're saying
12
a
years,
13 at bat streak,
yeah,
you're gonna have a disgusting ERA, man.
Yeah, obviously he fell off a little bit, but
well, yeah, but like I hope so. If he's just going
happened,
at bat every single time.
He was doing so good that they started to just like walk him. I think that's the biggest bitch move that you can do in baseball is just fucking walk guys.
So funny. But to be fair though, most of the time that like a balk like that happens, it's strategic. Like they're doing it because it's like,
because
I would rather this guy is a unit on like at the mount or not at the mount. Sorry, he's like a unit on home plate like when he's swinging, but he's slow.
Yeah,
I'd rather have him try and steal a fucking thing because there's a way higher percentage chance if he tries to steal. Or if we get like a fucking grounder, there's a way higher chance we're going to be able to fucking gun it down before he's able to do anything.
Or he just launches it.
Yeah, or it's just fucking grand slam. Like, I'd rather walk and take one run than
Dude, that's probably the best feeling in the world is hitting a home run in the MLB.
Oh, yeah. Well,
out of the park.
Dude, sniping and fucking the shell would be the same thing. If you come down, walk a guy, like just break his ankles and then snipe.
Doing any sort of sport in front of like a huge crowd like that would be insane.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, have you seen like Jordan Eberle's first goal in the National Hockey League? He was on the Oilers he was playing the Flames, like fucking Battle of Alberta.
Yeah, and
he toes around the defender, like walks him, and then I think he does it to Kiprusoff, just walks him backhand like upstairs, and he's like falling as he does it, and he like I think they were at Rexall, the whole place just goes bananas. It was a disgust, like for a first goal in the NHL, nasty.
What do you think would be like? Okay, would you rather have like an insane like walk the team, snipe in the NHL.
Yeah.
Or like a debut UFC fight, like Masvidal Askren, just run at him and just KO in 5 seconds.
Oh, I'd rather walk the team.
Yeah.
Just because I've played hockey my entire life. I've never really been a fucking UFC guy.
True.
But like, that would still be disgusting. Don't get me wrong. I can appreciate that, but like, versus like, especially in like Canada, man, if you're on like the TSN highlight of the night, and it's just you over and over again, just you walking the team and going bar down on the goalie. Like, no way.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like your boys, like you get off the ice and you like check your phone and your boys are like, did you just fucking do that? There's no way. Be like,
what do you think's the hardest? What do you think would be the hardest sport to be like a Michael Jordan of?
Hockey.
Out of all sports.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yep.
I don't think so.
I think so. What do you think?
Maybe golf.
Golf isn't so much like skill though as a consistency. Tiger Woods was just hella fucking consistent. Like, he was amazing, don't get me wrong, but it was consistently like good. Like, he was above average but consistently so, you know what I mean? So it's if you're playing a round of golf, like a 4-day tournament round of golf, and you're consistently playing good, that's the whole thing, right? That's all you need to do. I need to shoot a good round of golf, and I need to do it 4 times in a row.
Why do you think hockey would be the hardest sport to be the most nuts at?
Because it's so fast and there's so many inconsistencies. If you're playing golf, it's you and the ball.
Yeah.
If you're playing hockey, there's 11 other guys on the ice that are getting in your way. And if you can demonstrate, like a McDavid, if you can demonstrate speed and walk through the other team and score and get 100 points, 100 points, which is very good, and you can average that per year, there's so much more to that, man. Like, so the team dynamic in hockey is so much more in effect than like a baseball where you can come up and hit a home run, hit 50 of them, but it's just you and the pitcher. You know what I mean?
I feel like being insane in baseball would be every sport.
Don't get me wrong. Every sport's like there's
the pro level of every sport's insane, except for like
unreal. But
some sports.
I'm not saying that like it would be easy by any means or like easier, but I'm saying like you can tell, like in basketball, for example, a Michael Jordan or a fucking LeBron James or a Kobe are so standout because they can control the game. Yeah. You can't do that in hockey. A Sidney Crosby can't come on and just snipe. And so, you know, it doesn't happen. They're good, but they're set within limits. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't control, one person can't control a game all game.
Yeah, but McDavid, when McDavid's on the ice, there's arguments that, he's a threat, but he makes all the players around him better.
And that's true because he obviously is, but I'm saying like in terms of Michael Jordan can stay on the court all game and be a consistent threat.
Yeah.
If you like, let's say McDavid comes out and you're like, okay, we have to play lockdown D and like shadow him and make sure that he can't get anywhere for the next minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously a good player is going to figure out a way around that, but I'm saying once he's off the ice, now we can settle down. Now we can go for goals. You know what I mean? It's like that's a threat for 1 minute out of 60 at a time. And obviously he's going to play 23 to 27 minutes, but that's what I mean. Like, he's not a threat all game. And it's something that he doesn't have the amount of room to maneuver that you would in another sport.
Yeah. I don't know. It's all preference.
I would say
I think it's all preference to what is your favorite sport.
Yeah,
because I would say the argument that being like a John Jones in the UFC would be probably one of the most difficult things to do. Just because, there's in hockey, say hockey compared to like being Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Yeah,
there's in hockey every player knows how to skate. Every player knows how to shoot. Everyone dekes relatively the same.
Yeah.
There's different styles. There's fast guys. There's enforcers. There's defense. There's all this stuff, right?
Shoot, yeah.
Right? The guys that can shoot. There's multiple different disciplines in the UFC to where some guys will be insane in wrestling, so they'll take you to the ground like Khabib. Some guys will be insane at like striking, like McGregor, or like, right?
Ngannou, yeah.
Like Mike Tyson or something.
Yeah.
Or Ngannou, that absolute man.
That guy's a unit.
Yeah, well, but I don't know. It's just literally just preference to what your favorite sport is. I would just say golf because I feel like getting a ball in a hole that far away would be so fucking hard.
Yeah, but we got like a buddy, like a close buddy of ours that just rips Team Canada golf.
Yeah, but he's also very good.
But like I feel like there's more people that are in that kind of like you can get that good at golf because all you have to worry about is the wind. If I have the knowledge of okay, if I hit the ball this hard, it's gonna go that far.
Yeah.
All you gotta worry about is the wind and the curve on the course. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
There's not 12 other things getting in the way of you putting the puck in the back or like putting the ball in the hole.
Yeah.
The hole is very small. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But like,
I don't know, man. I want to see what sports are gonna be in like. What sports are gonna be like in 20 years?
Dude,
how good everyone's gonna be.
The fact that like hockey gets like consistently faster, like since like I was a kid watching it, and it's just like it's almost like you're watching guys go from like in like that enforcer, that tough guy league to just unbelievably fast everywhere. There's guys just zipping around the ice.
Well, the thing is, all the new guys want to be like McDavid and all that. So they all want to be like the fast guy that can shoot and dangle. So everyone has all these different like weapons, right? Everyone is going to be in like 20 years, dude, everyone's going to be able to do everything insane.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we going to see, right? Like in the next 20 years? Because even if you go from the Chell to like the next highest league, like in fucking, like for the Chell, the next highest would be the farm team in like the AHL.
Oh, AHL, yeah.
The difference between the caliber of players in the A compared to the Chell is retarded.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You don't like in baseball. In baseball, like they'll send a fucking they sent Max Scherzer. Nice. Quality ASMR for you here today, folks. Wow, that is not having a good time, hey? Wow, you like foam, guy?
Don't make me laugh. I dropped the beer right before I opened it.
That's a nice head on that one, hey? But like, so here's my thing, right?
Yeah.
In baseball, or I'll say in baseball, you don't hear about like a Michael Jordan in baseball very often. There's nobody
except for when he plays. Except for when he plays.
I mean, like in the MLB, where like it's like you have like an MVP caliber guy like a Bryce Harper come out, and he's disgusting, and he's still pretty fucking good. He's still pretty elite, but like no one makes that impact that Jordan did.
I feel like in baseball, there can't be one guy that can completely, unless you have like an insane pitcher that can just strike out everyone.
Well, no, that's what I mean. That would be like the only thing where you can really have a shutdown thing is with a pitcher. So like you can have a Max Scherzer and he pitches a whole game and he pitches a fucking shutout game, right?
Yeah.
But then he's not pitching next game and he's not pitching the game after that. And he's probably not pitching the game after that because they don't want his arm to just fall off. So they're like, okay, you're going to rest for the next 10 days and then you can play again.
Yeah.
You know, so it's so limited.
Yeah.
Versus a fucking, someone like a McDavid who has 23 minutes, like not even half a game, like let's say a third of a game to have as much of an impact as he has.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy. Versus like a Michael Jordan who has all 60 minutes if he wants to. Obviously, they might switch him out, get some fresh legs on there, just depending on the game situation. But you don't see LeBron come off very often. You know what I mean? Like he plays most, maybe not the full game, but like 50 out of 60 minutes, you know? Like he's playing a lot of time.
Yeah.
They also have 4 breaks, so get fucked.
Yeah.
We only get 3.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's all preference. Ugh.
I just think my thing is based in speed.
Mm-hmm.
If you're thinking of like a golf thing, it's very quiet. It's very slow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he tees it up.
Yeah. Why do golf? I mean,
because they have to focus.
They have to focus, but also golf would be really weird if they screamed. He hits a drive. Oh shit!
That's the funny part because sometimes the fucking sometimes like there will be like hecklers in the crowd, and like I remember one there was like it was on like TSN. And like the guy, I forget who it was, he drives, he fucking hits it fucking far off, the camera's following it, in the background you just hear mashed potatoes. It's like, what the fuck? What was it? Wait, what was that? Did he just, and they like rewind it, mashed potatoes. Why?
And now that highlight's forever ruined.
Yeah, no, exactly. But that makes the highlight, 'cause it's like just a simple drive, but then you just hear this guy scream about a random food. You're just like, what? Okay. But like, I don't know, like in in golf, like it's very slow, very quiet. Basketball, you can slow that way down. You can go fast, obviously, but you can slow it down, dribble. Okay, well, we're going to set it up. What do I want to do here? Do I want to pass, shoot, fucking break everyone's ankles and just walk through them? Slam dunk.
Slam dunk.
Baseball, it's like, okay, this guy's going to throw a ball at my face and I got to hit it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Soccer is really slow, but hockey's like, you get a guy like McDavid and he's they dump it in your end. The defense are cycling back. They're picking up the puck and you're doing a quick breakout. And McDavid comes down and he starts wheeling, doing like a fucking big circle motion. And he gets the puck and he's coming back at you at full speed. Just let him walk in. Because I don't want to get in between the way of him and that. Because I'm going to be on my ass in 3 seconds. He's going to walk by me and make me look stupid. Because of how fast he's doing. The guy's skating at like 35 kilometers an hour.
There's guys like that in every sport.
But not like... In terms of,
there's a guy in every sport
like that, but I'm just saying like none that in hockey to stand out like that, it's harder because you can't control the game as one person.
But there's a lot of guys that stand out in hockey that are insane. There's so many guys compared to in basketball.
That's because they're nasty.
Yes, it's because they're nasty. But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like, what is the hardest sport to be nasty at? That,
because to stand out like that, you need to be like the top 1% of the top 1%.
Yeah.
Is like, and obviously I'm using terms that are the same.
What about football?
Football, yeah, that's another one though. Like for someone like a Tom Brady or something like that to be as good as he is, like you have to be consistently fucking throwing dimes all the time. You know what I mean?
Dude, to be like an insane quarterback like Tom Brady, I think that's way harder to be than a Connor McDavid.
No.
Really? Mm-hmm. You don't think so?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
You got so much time. You know what the play is. There's a set play you're throwing. You know what I mean?
And if you fuck up one throw,
you got to be quick. Yeah, and
you can lose the whole game.
Yeah, and that's same with it's no different than McDavid.
It's not the same.
He doesn't even get the chance to half the time. He's got to work with what he gets. Tom Brady's got he's got all the right people to throw to. He's got a disgusting O-line. That's what makes him good. He's got time in the pocket to think. You know what I mean? Not all guys have that. Like a Cam Newton, who you see, his 1 year that I don't really know his stats, but the 1 year that when they went to the finals, that he was like disgusting when they went to the Super Bowl, Carolina. You'd see him he'd be sitting like thinking, and then all of a sudden his O-line crashes and everybody starts coming at him, and he was just really good at scrambling out of the pocket, wheeling around and throwing it or running. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Versus like a Tom Brady that guy's got so much time to think. That's why I want to see, because he just got traded to Tampa Bay.
It all depends what happens this year.
If he doesn't play good in Tampa Bay, then that just proves that the entire org, like the Patriots org, was just disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not discrediting him, because I still think he's gross. But
I think he's disgusting, but I'd like to see what's gonna happen. I'm not a huge football guy, but obviously,
if I'm thinking
he's the biggest name in football, so like,
I'm definitely gonna if my sports would probably on ranking list would probably go NHL or hockey, baseball, and then basketball and football are tied.
Yeah.
And then after that it's whatever.
Wait, what was the second one?
Baseball.
You like baseball?
Love baseball.
Really?
Yep.
Damn. Yep. Didn't know that.
Been watching actually today I was watching I follow these guys called John Boy Media, and they just do baseball highlights. They're super chill. And they did a whole thing during this quarantine of all the World Series games, the big World Series games. So they did I don't know, 2010 Game 5 leading up to Game 7 or whatever. You know what I mean? Just breaking it down how we got here.
Yeah.
And they do a 40-minute video on it all. And then after they caught up to the 2019 World Series, they were like, okay, we're gonna start doing perfect games and imperfect games. And I was like, fuck me, I know what's coming. because my team is always Detroit in everything. I love the Red Wings. I love the Pistons, Lions, and then the Tigers, of course. And the Tigers have never thrown a perfect game. No pitcher on the Tigers org has ever thrown a perfect game. And this is back like, I want to say 10 years ago at this point. This guy going into the top of the ninth there at home. So they're winning like 3-0. If he gets all three guys out, the game's over. They don't have to come up to bat because they're already in the lead.
Yeah.
So top of the ninth, first guy comes up. I think it's a big like pop fly. Like he sends it like deep center field, and Austin Jackson comes back and makes a disgusting grab. So he saves it. You're like, oh fuck, okay, I think we got this now. You know, that was like the big test. Second guy grounds out, throws it. So you're on the last out of the top of the ninth. Throws the pitch, classy, like just a regular grounder. Miggy Cabrera goes, grabs the ball, throws it to him. Like the pitcher ran back to first to cover for him.
Yeah.
Grabs it, foot on the mound. The runner is like this far off the bag. Yeah. Like his foot's in the air, the bag's down here, safe. And
really?
the pitcher, dude, I'll have to show you after, because the pitcher's like, yeah, and then he looks at him, he's like just like, you're kidding me? You know how hard that is to do? There's only been the 100 years of baseball, there's only been 23 perfect games thrown. And you're telling me this guy was 1 out away and he got it and you called him out. And so the Tigers manager, Leland, comes out and he's like, he hasn't seen a replay of it yet, so he doesn't know. And he walks up to the ump and he's like, you know what's on the line? Are you sure you made the right call? The guy's like, yep, I made the right call. And as an umpire, you can, like the first base umpire, you can go to the home base and be like, yo, what's your call on that? I couldn't tell. Yeah. The home base would be like, oh, he was fucking out. He was safe, whatever. But the home base guy would have been like, fucking out by a mile, buddy. You fucking retarded.
Yeah.
But
he never called. He never asked him.
He got too deep into it, and he was like, nope, we're not gonna have a conference. That's the call. That's it. And they just got to go with it. And so, even like you can see in the highlight when the pitcher catches it, and he's like, yeah, in the background, the other team, it was the Cleveland Indians, are behind him. And one of their guys is like, he's like just normal face, and then he sees what the call is, and his face goes like
he's
that.
like super surprised.
Yeah, he's like, are you kidding me? And then so they face one more batter.
Yeah. Ground
out, easy, game over. And instead of like the bat catcher goes up to him, gives him a hug, and you can hear him say like, that was a fucking perfect game, buddy. Like he's like, he gives him a pat on the back.
Yeah.
So that was nuts. And then the entire Detroit team gets out of the fucking dugout, and instead of going to celebrate, they go at the ump, and they're like, that was fucking out. You're fucking retarded. My God. And Leland goes back up to him, and he's like, how the fuck can you blow a fucking call like that? Are you kidding me? Like, just torching this guy.
Dude, I feel bad. I'm not a big baseball guy, man. I played baseball when I was a kid, but I never really watched. I've never
in a league. I never played. I just really liked it.
But I don't know. I find watching it is too slow to me. There's not enough action. But
I get that, but it's more of a thing for, I like baseball like golf fans like golf, where it's just like, I'm gonna watch a nice round.
Golf is like the equivalent of a TV show on Netflix that you'll watch just to fall asleep to.
Yeah, like in the background. Chill. You know what I mean? That's why I would put a baseball game on in the background.
I ripped Wii Sports though. I ripped Wii Sports baseball, Wii Sports golf, bowling. I bowled a perfect game a couple times in Wii.
What is it called when you get like 4 strikes in a row? It's like a turkey or something.
It's a turkey. Yeah.
I've thrown a few turkeys in my day.
Dude, I to this day, I have only ever went bowling one time, 10-pin bowling. Yeah. Because always you just go little ball and you just aggressively throw it way too hard.
Go ham.
And one time I had a Korean exchange student living at my house. Long time ago when I was like 12 or 13.
I remember that,
and he was at the bowling alley with his buddies, and we were on the other side of the bowling alley.
Yeah.
And our game ended. We went over to him, and we're like, "All right, buddy, it's time to go, or we're ready to go, right? Like, just finish up your game, and we'll head out of here, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "You want to bowl a ball for me or whatever?" I don't know what accent that is, but. And I'm like Korean. Not Korean, but I grabbed the 10-pin, one. Just perfect strike. Walk away. I've never done it again. So I can consistently say that I've bowled 10-pin bowling. I've bowled 100% my entire life.
You have a 1,000 batting average.
Dude, I do. I have better bowling average than every pro on the planet.
Yeah. You do.
I think I am the best bowler in the world.
You are.
As far as stats go, just as percentage.
I just as percent. Don't look at the numbers. Just as percentage.
How many times did he bowl? Oh, he
bowled
one time.
He didn't bowl a game.
No,
he bowled one time.
One time, strike, perfect strike.
Yep. Dude, think about that. Think about if you're like getting used to 10-pin bowling, you throw the ball down the lane with it, you're never going to have 100%.
My favorite videos on the internet are the ones where people's fingers get stuck in the 10-pin bowling balls, and they have the heavy ones, and it launches them like 10 feet.
Like children. That happens too. Have you seen that? Where
yeah,
they're like they put all their fucking momentum into it because it takes all their momentum to even get it going. And yeah, they don't let go and it just yeets them down the lanes. Oh my god. You weigh the same amount as the ball.
It literally defies all physics. They fly for like 15 feet. They're like Superman.
Just horizontal, fucking straight
down the line, slam dunk it. Yeah, man, I've been watching like stupid shit online, man. I there's nothing else for me to watch. I'm the only thing I'm watching. I still haven't gotten into Ozark yet. I've been ripping like dumb YouTube videos. I'm watching a lot of like Gordon Ramsay videos. I'm watching him like, so, because those are the things that get recommended to me. Just stupid shit like that. It's just always him getting pissed off at kids or at people.
Just children.
Yeah. Well, that's what I've been watching. Is I was watching the other day. It was literally 2 nights ago. I was watching him just rip on kids. And these kids are just crying. Just crying. He's like, you fucked up the grilled cheese. They're like, oh my God, I'm sorry. He's like,
dude, is he actually swearing at them?
No, he doesn't swear at them, but he's like low key though. He's like traumatizing them.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, dude, that kid's never gonna cook a grilled cheese again.
But dude, I don't understand how these kids get so nuts at cooking at such a young age. Because they're like 10 years old.
Dude, it's because their parents are trying to fucking live vicariously through them, man. You kidding me?
Oh yeah, so many parents do that with their kids.
All parents do it. Because most of like the parents of our age are like those grinders that never really got anywhere. So they're like, I'm gonna make my kid disgusting at hockey because that's what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And guess what? I'm signing little Timmy up for hockey as soon as he's born. You're going to the NHL, boy.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, what's his name? Fucking what's the Ball's dad? Lonzo Ball's dad. What's his name?
Oh, fucking
Mr. Ball.
Lamar
Ball. Isn't he another basketball player? I think it's Lamar. There's Lonzo.
There's Lonzo. There's LeVar. Is it LeVar? LeVar Ball.
LeVar's one.
I'm gonna look it up really quick.
Yeah, but anyways, that guy lives through his kids.
Oh yeah, and he makes money off his kids.
Do you know that he couldn't he's been out of the picture for a while now because he was causing too much of a hassle or something.
Yeah.
Because you haven't really heard much about him. There was that big baller brand shit that was going on a while.
Okay, Lonzo's his son.
Dude, do you remember that? The big baller brand shoes were like $800 or something.
Yeah, it's LeVar Ball.
Yeah, he was just trying to sell shoes for like...
CEO of Big Baller Brand.
Yeah, and he has $1,500 shoes. It's $2,000 for one sneaker. One. The left one.
It's just a single sneaker. It's like selling one of your nuts. Like, you're getting the left nut tonight. That's all you're getting. $1,500.
$1,500.
Just $3,000 for my one nut.
Yeah. Imagine they sold shoes, not in a pair, just like single shoes.
Like single shoes. It's like the new Yeezys are like $2,800 per foot.
Per foot.
And it's like, dude, it's like the left Twix versus the right Twix. Like, you got guys that are like, yo, I'm selling a right. I got an extra. You're like, I need it to complete the set.
I need a right. the one of them, but they sell like way more of the lefts than the right. So like the rights they make all the money off the right shoes. We should do that. That would be so dumb though.
That would be retarded because the guy'd get a shoe and be like, where's the other one?
Where's the other one?
I sold it for
you gotta buy the other one.
I sold it for $18,000 to another man.
The left one comes in the box. The right one's DLC.
TLC. You gotta buy it in 6 to 8 months. It's basically the size of another game.
Dude, sorry. Total change of topic. Speaking of DLC though, did Halo 2 come out? The remastered version on PC yet?
Yeah, I was playing that earlier today.
That's what you were playing?
Yeah.
When did it come out?
2 days ago, because it came out and I didn't have it bought, so I didn't play it, and then I bought it yesterday.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
How much is it? Is it expensive?
No, $10.
$10? Good. Because if they're charging like a lot of money for that,
well, you can get all of them, like all of the, you can get Reach 1, 2, 3, ODST, and 4 for $50.
Okay, that's what I think I did. I think I bought like
all of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
Or the full package, so when they release, I can have all of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Halo 4 coming to PC?
Oh, well, yeah, it's the Master Chief Collection. All of them are coming.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Even like Halo... Isn't Halo 5 out?
Halo 5's been out, yeah. But that one's... I don't know if they're going to put it on the MCC or if they're just going to release it as its own thing. Because the MCC is already, like, huge.
Yeah.
You got 6 games in one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's fat. You're not going to be able to sustain that, especially with a brand new like Xbox One game where it's going to be that game alone is going to be the size of the MCC as is.
Yeah, it's probably way smarter to just sell it separately.
I would just put it out for like $25.
Is there any games coming out you're excited for?
Oh fuck! Actually, today a new Paper Mario game got announced.
Paper Mario?
Yeah.
What's Paper Mario?
So it's like an RPG Mario, but instead of it being like classic Mario style where it's like not 2.5D, but the character's got depth to him.
Yeah.
The whole thing is like Mario is just 2D paper. And so there's like they make like the art style is everything's paper and it's very arts and crafts related. So like your attacks can like they involve paper in some way. You know what I mean?
What's your special power? Origami?
Well, funny enough, the new one's called like it's Paper Mario and the Origami King or something like that. So it's funny. It's just like stupid shit like that.
Is it on Switch?
Yeah, it comes out July 17th. I think it's on Switch. Yeah.
Nice.
And then there's another new game coming out the exact same day, July 17th, called Ghost of Tsushima, and it gets me fired up because it's based on an actual event. So it's not based on an actual event, but based on a time period where Kublai Khan and like the Mongols invaded Japan. Like this is back in like the 1300s, 1400s era, like ish. And so this is after Genghis Khan like made the entire fucking Mongol Empire.
Yep.
And then it passed off to his kids, and it was his grandson, Kublai Khan, that tried to invade Japan, but was like turned back by the thing that they called the kamikaze, like divine wind. It was basically a typhoon came and killed them twice.
Is it a PC game?
No, it's on PS4.
PS4?
Yeah.
Nice.
But I'll show you dude, it looks fucking top quality.
What's like, is it like third person or is it like a
third person like open world story game where you play as a guy like one of the samurai on the island of Tsushima?
Yeah.
And it's like it's been invaded by Mongols, and so it was really cool because they were showing like the map and the world off and stuff, but then they were like, okay, this is the combat. So your guy, like, he's wearing like badass fucking samurai armor, and he like walks up to a camp and there's like a guard posted there. And he basically gives him like a what's up, you know what I mean? Like, want to fuck with me? And the guard comes at you a little bit, and you have like a little like square off thing, and the fucking the guard's like kind of like he got a spear, and he's like no armor, it doesn't look cool, he just looks generic, and he's like I'm gonna fucking give it to you, and like you have to time it right, but you hit your attack button, I don't know what it is, and your guy rips the sword out of the scabbard and just clean up, and like I like the one in the video, like he fucking went all the way up the guy's thing and like cut his jugular. So for a quick second, you see it like spray out, and then the guy just drops. It's like, oh shit. And then like there was another one where there's like two sides to it. You can play directly as a samurai, or you can play as like it's called like the ghost form, and you're where it's kind of like you're like sneaking around, kind of ninja like, and you can go and assassinate guys and shit. It's like it's pretty. You can play the game differently. It's pretty dope, but it looks fucking gorgeous, and I know for a fact my PS4 is gonna run like a jet engine.
Yeah.
As soon as I put that game in,
you're gonna get it.
Oh yeah. 100%.
What does it come out again?
July 17th.
July 17th.
So like midsummer, if everything's still shut down, chilling,
playing the game.
Yeah.
Playing the game.
Other than that, man, like we got a while to wait for like The Last of Us 2, PS5, fucking Cyberpunk.
The Last of Us 2 is one that I'm really excited for.
Same.
Because I played The Last of Us 1.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, my brother originally bought it on PS4.
He let you play
and then
it?
I borrowed his PS4 and I played it.
Nice.
And dude, it's such a nuts game. Such a nuts game.
Yeah. It's one of my favorites on PS4.
Yeah.
So the second one of that's coming out. Cyberpunk 2077's coming out. That's going to be discussed. Those are the same guys that made The Witcher 3.
Yeah.
CD Projekt Red. That's going to be unreal. Hopefully. And and then like Halo 6.
Has there been anything released about the new Call of Duty coming out?
Not really.
Because don't they normally release it around this time? I thought it's usually around like April.
I think they tease it in... No. See what it is.
They tease it at E3, but there's no E3.
They tease it in the NBA Finals.
Really?
But that's not going on right now. They always tease it in the NBA Finals. They give a little trailer, and then they give... Like, they put the regular trailer out later, and then E3 comes, and then they show a bunch more of it off. But there's no NBA, there's no other sports, and there's no E3 this year. So... We'll have to wait and see. I think it's still going to be interesting because I know all of the big brands are still holding conferences.
Yeah.
But there's going to be no crowd. It's going to be like a small event now.
And probably all their production got shut down. And this is the time where they're like pushing.
I think most of them are probably still, a lot of them are still going.
You think so?
Yeah. Because I know like for like that Ghost of Tsushima game, 2 months out, you're in like, they just probably got out of crunch time and now they're just... About, like,
dude, the thing about working for video games would be sick in a way where like, oh yeah, I get to play video games and I like get to program all this shit and it's interesting to me, blah blah blah. But dude, those guys get like fucked for hours.
Yep.
Fucked. Like you're working like 15, 16-hour days.
Yeah.
It's just.
But to be fair though, your company get like a lot of those companies from what I've seen. Like I had like a tour of like the Valve HQ in Bellevue, Washington.
Yeah.
And like they got like a full blown kitchen. They got like free snacks you can take whenever, like they have like a whole fridge you can just go and take shit from.
Oh yeah, dude. One of my buddies, he worked at EA in Burnaby.
Yeah. And
they have an insane basketball court. They have everything there.
Dude, a lot of like legit like soccer like athletes will come there.
Yeah.
And they gotta like do their like mocap and everything really quick, and
yeah,
they got it all set up for them. It's crazy. That place is the EA in Burnaby is a facility.
Yeah, I've seen some things where like so there's 2 UFC fighters that are from like the Vancouver area, and they go to that thing because they have to go there because once they made the UFC, they both made the UFC like within the last year and a half, 2 years, and they've had to get into the UFC video games.
Yeah.
So they go there and they have to put on like the full bodysuits like with the balls,
mocap,
and they have to like do all their moves, all their like signature moves. Like they have to, dude, it's crazy.
They gotta
like,
record it and then animate it all and shit.
Yeah, and then they animate it all, but they animate it instantly. Like
you're capturing motion and shit, right? So you have to just then attach that specific animation to a button. So like it's like, okay, if you're like, they'll tell them, okay, you hit X or whatever button it is, and it's like throw a left hook, and the guy will throw a left hook.
Yeah.
Throw a right hook, throw an uppercut, and then they'll go through the works, and that's just how his character will move. You know what I mean? And then it'll be like, okay, now do something signature, like a fucking, what does your double leg takedown look like? And they'll fucking do it. Yeah, I'm not saying that's signature. That's pretty basic, but like...
No, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it'll show exactly how he does it.
You do all the movements that you can do in the video game, and...
That's why you can, like, low-key break that game, because most times they don't record what it looks like for you when you get knocked out. So, like... You'll come up in that game, you'll knock him out, and they just go fucking... And they fucking fall over.
Fall over.
So you just make a glass cannon character, and you just start throwing haymakers.
Yeah.
Just come at him hard and fast. Set the tone.
Set the tone early. Just be a Francis Ngannou.
No, literally, yeah. In 20 seconds, you're just, if your arms aren't doing like the fucking cartwheel thing where you're just going at them, you're doing it wrong.
Dude, I feel like UFC would be a game that I would very much enjoy to play online against guys.
Yeah, it probably. But that's the thing with like fighting games and online, they rarely ever have like good connection.
I know.
So you learn how your character works, and then you got to learn it all over again, how it works. Like, what's the extended period now in which I have to counter?
Yeah.
Because like, if like, it's almost like when you see them start to do the move, you have to hit your button and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Because like for sometimes like, if they're halfway through their move and you hit the button, there's no way it's registering.
It's over. Yeah. Yeah.
That's why guys get like super cheap and they'll just...
I've always wanted to rip like Mortal Kombat.
That shit's fun. I haven't ripped that in a long time, but like I know a bunch of buddies that really got into it.
Yeah.
The last like fighting game I got into was like Super Smash Bros. I didn't really get into it. I would just play it all the time with buddies.
Oh, yeah.
It's fun as hell.
I love that game.
So fun.
I like grew up with that game.
Yeah. Now you just get hammered and play it. Everybody's like, fuck you. And you're fucking... There's always that one guy that's disgusting at it, so he's just polishing off everybody.
Depends on your friend group. Because there's some guys that like, I see. This is what I don't understand. I don't understand the gaming community that just speed runs video games.
Dude, that community, weird, man. Because like I have friends that like used to fucking fuck around with it and like do stuff in it.
Yeah.
My name is. It's cool. Let's say back in the day when it was first becoming a thing, totally chill. I fucked with
like
it.
It makes sense to me where it's like, okay, I have to do everything in this video game absolutely perfect. I have to. You're not playing the video game. You're breaking the video game, right? And you're just falling through the map.
Yeah.
And you're cutting corners and doing all this shit. And if you fuck up, you have to restart. And maybe you've been doing like the guys that speed run like all of Mario or whatever, and it takes like 4 hours or something. But you're doing like,
but yeah,
or whatever it is. Like say it's half an hour, and you're going front to back.
Yep.
And that would be annoying if you're like very close to the end and you fuck up.
You have to just restart.
I get that part, but I don't understand like motherfuckers speed running Mario Kart maps and shit. That's just dumb because you're not even like, that's not even like skill. Like it is. Like I know there's a person who listens to this podcast that speed runs some shit.
He used to. He doesn't anymore.
He doesn't anymore?
No, he's done it like a couple times as memes, but like he doesn't actually.
Oh, okay.
But what I was going to say is like that whole community got like, they went from like being super chill and like just like, oh yeah, we're just chill, we're accepting. Yeah, if you're a fucking nerd, come hang out with us. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, it's cool. And then they just got real cancerous from what I can tell from my perspective. Like, I don't even want to get into it, but yeah, I got like, from an outside perspective looking in, I was like, wow, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. Really? This is kind of AIDS.
Are they still streaming that on Twitch? Like
AGDQ and stuff like that? Yeah, they still do it all the time.
Dude, have you seen that whole thing that was going on like a month ago about that chick who got she didn't get exposed because she did it on Twitch, but she was sitting like just begging for Twitch subscribers. She's like, it's $5.
It happens all the time.
You don't have $5.
You know what the funniest thing is? It's always chicks.
It's always chicks because what they want to do is they're like, oh yeah, I got tits. I want to make all this money.
And then it doesn't happen because they have the shittiest personality on the fucking planet.
Yeah.
And then they're like, why am I not getting any money? Yeah. I've seen every single time it pops up, it's hilarious because they get shut down so fast by like Twitter and stuff.
Oh, like everyone just torches them because you don't have an argument for you being.
I'm giving you entertainment for free.
You're on Twitch though. That's what you fucking signed up for. You want me to pay for shit? Start an OnlyFans.
No, literally, that'd be like us fucking saying right now, like, oh, you're not fucking donating to the boys. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's retarded. Yeah,
you expect me to keep continuously posting podcasts without you sending me $5 a month?
You're doing it as a hobby.
Yeah.
Hey, get a job.
It's because they don't enjoy playing video games by itself.
No, they're doing it as a form of income, which is the wrong way to go about it.
Exactly. Because, like, imagine if you would sit down for 5 hours a day and play say you didn't enjoy video games and you were forced to play video games just because you were, like, a hot chick.
Yeah.
In a way, it's entertaining, but it's not a long form of entertainment to where like you would be a returning subscriber.
No.
It'd be like a funny meme for like 10 minutes. You'd be like, this chick sucks at Guitar Hero. But like, you know?
Yeah.
Guitar Hero, big tits.
But then some of them are actually like, they're a good personality.
Yeah.
They're good at the game. So you're like, oh, this is actually like, they're not shit, but they have funny bits. You know what I mean?
Is that Sniper Wolf chick? Is she good at video games?
I don't watch her.
She's hot though.
She's hot.
You know her last boyfriend
was just an absolute unit.
And his name was Sausage?
Yeah. Hey guy, if you got one tool, I'd be using it on her.
Now I'm not gonna be like speculating that he's got a big cock, but if your name's Sausage
and you're just a unit of a man, like,
and you're ugly and your girlfriend's hot.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying he was a unit, like a fucking, like he's jacked. I'm saying this guy was fat.
It looked like this guy got thrown in a microwave.
Like a marshmallow, and he was like very blown up. Yes.
Yeah.
Except he didn't shrivel up after you opened the door.
Yeah, man. But that guy
teeing off on an absolute 10.
Teeing off.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I'd ride that pony till she gave out. Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
And then, dude, obviously, like, something caught up because all of a sudden he just disappeared.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he disappeared.
He's like, I'm getting big. I got to fucking dump you for Doug Sensor Martin. How's that guy doing? Have you heard about him lately?
Dude, Sensor? No idea. He's got a different girlfriend now.
And his old girlfriend, Yannette Garcia, got a new boyfriend.
She's in love.
He's got weird things on his teeth. Dude,
He's got weird things on his teeth?
Yeah, I'll show you.
What does he have on his teeth?
Hold on. It's like almost like braces, but it's not. It's weird. I've never seen anything like it.
It's probably calcium. Some people, if they have calcium deficiency, they have like little white dots in their teeth.
No, it's not like a dot, bro. It's like a fuck. Your brother has it?
Yeah, unlike his two front teeth.
I got one. I think on my front tooth. It's like a.
That's what that is.
It's a bit. No, it's not. It's because I smashed my face into a desk when the teeth were coming in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Because it's on the specific tooth that I hit on the fucking thing. Yannette. I am Yannette Garcia. Okay, where is it? Hold on. I gotta actually like look at the guy. His name is Lewis Howes.
Yeah, he was an NFL player or something. Something like that.
Okay, look at his teeth, bro.
What's wrong with his teeth?
There's just things on it, man. It's weird.
Oh. He does have weird teeth.
You're right, I'm telling you.
I never noticed that before.
Yeah, he's got weird things on his teeth. I was looking at it and I was like, what the fuck? Has he got like food in his teeth? No, it's like, I think it's braces, but there's no wire. Like you can't see it.
But that's the whole point of braces, because the wire pulls your teeth together.
I don't know.
This dude also is a millionaire, so obviously he has some sort of advanced braces. He's got ghost braces. That's what the man has.
Ghost braces.
Ghost braces.
Hey, man, if it works, it works.
Hey, dude. Gotta do what you gotta do. Fuck.
Lord knows I am.
Yeah.
Grinding. Not really,
Oh,
actually.
man. What else were we gonna talk about? Oh, dude, the UFC that happened on the weekend. First of all, hey, so as we know, I'm a big MMA guy. Now, my whole life, I have been, not my whole life, probably for the last 2 to 3 years, I've been waiting for Tony Ferguson versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. And now, what happened on the weekend, we are never going to see that happen. Now, am I sad? Yes. Did I cry? Yes. Now, I shed a tear. I shed a tear.
For what could have been the literally cursed fight.
It's literally cursed. They made it 5 times.
And then
then the Rona came.
Why did he have to take that fight against Gaethje?
Dude,
though?
you see his dad is in a coma. His dad, who is his MMA trainer, and obviously his father, but like his side, like the guy who's on the side of the thing. Yeah. He grew up, the guy who trained him everywhere. His dad's like a fucking sambo master, friends with Putin, fucking heat man.
He's in a coma.
I'm pretty sure today he came out of a coma.
Oh, okay.
But he was in a coma for like a week or some shit.
Was he for his fight?
Huh?
Was he in his fight? Like was he in a coma during Tony's fight?
I'm not sure. I think it was just after.
Huh.
Might have been just after. So maybe it was only for like 2 or 3 days he was in a coma. But still, like, you don't want to be in a coma.
No, yeah. Apparently some guy in fucking Tony's corner during that fight against Gaethje, he was like, yeah, throw sand in his eyes. Like
sand
it was like
in his eyes.
Like pocket sand. He's like, throw pocket sand. It was like it wasn't like what do they call when he does that roll? Forget what it's called.
Imanari roll.
Yeah.
He tried it. He tried the Imanari roll. Didn't work. So
yeah, he went the exact opposite way.
Yeah, dude.
What's that called,
that wasn't the right Tony. Like, because think about it. Tony Ferguson has been waiting for this fight for 5 years, training the most elite grappler in all of MMA of all time, pretty much, right? And then you're fighting a guy who is Justin Gaethje, who is a D1 wrestler, I believe, D2 maybe. He's an elite wrestler who doesn't like to get taken down. Tony was an elite D1 wrestler.
Yeah.
But he doesn't shoot on guys. He's insane jiu-jitsu, insane wrestling. Swear if it comes to the ground, but both those guys have insane pressure. Tony doesn't shoot on guys ever. It's just like if he gets taken down, he has insane jiu-jitsu, and your wrestling isn't gonna be better than his wrestling, depending on who he's fighting. So he's been training for Khabib, who isn't much of a striker. In the striking category, Khabib is a worse striker than Tony.
Yeah.
Just because Tony has the elbows and everything that he has, and on the ground he throws the elbows and all this stuff, dart strokes and everything, and he's been training to go against Khabib's style because he's so one-dimensional, right?
Yeah.
And then Gaethje, who comes in, who's a guy who's 155, who hits like a fucking truck.
Yeah.
Who just and he fought a good fight. Like we were watching it here. I didn't expect Gaethje to come out. He normally comes out like guns a-blazing, like Francis Ngannou, like where he's just trying to KO. Because his last 3 fights, he has first-round KOs.
Rip.
Okay, well,
I think the battery just
I think the battery just died on this bitch.
Oh, how long have we been going for?
How long is this pod? How do we tell?
There's a counter on the top.
Top where? An hour 30. Okay.
Oh, well, that's why.
Well, anyways,
God damn it.
All right. Well, I'll just continue what I'm saying. This is the end of the pod. So Justin Gaethje just hits like a fucking truck, right?
Yeah.
And you're just chilling now. I was like just loafing back the chair.
Nice and reclined.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull my hat forwards. This is so much more lofty. So, dude, Justin Gaethje just hits like a fucking truck, right?
Yeah.
Tony Ferguson was not expecting a striker.
No.
A week. What was it? Like a week before the fight, the original date, like April 18th, when Khabib and Tony were originally supposed to fight. Khabib got stuck in Russia. Now we don't know if that's because of his dad had complications.
Oh, was that Khabib's dad?
Khabib's dad was in a coma.
Oh, you said Tony's dad.
No. Oh, maybe I did. Fuck. But Khabib's dad was in a coma.
Yeah.
So we don't know if it was like previous complications. I know that he had heart surgery, and I'm pretty sure it was a medically induced coma.
Yeah.
So he had heart surgery, and he's fine now, but there was probably some underlying issues that happened before the fight. And obviously, if he's his trainer and his dad, Khabib is smart to not take that fight if he's not in the right mindset, defending the light heavyweight belt with a 28-0 record.
No, yeah,
and trying to like staple his name as being one of the best lightweights of all time, right?
Yeah,
going undefeated.
Yeah,
and obviously going against Tony, which is the scariest fight for him. You wouldn't want to go into that. So I don't know. All I know is just what I've been reading.
Yeah,
but yeah, dude. Now. Gaethje versus Khabib is going to be the thing that's going to happen in summer. And that's going to happen on Fight Island, most likely.
Fight Island. And
that's a scary fight. Khabib's going to win that.
I think Khabib going to win walks that.
There's the same argument's going to happen that happened with McGregor. Where it's like, oh, he's going to knock him out before Khabib can shoot on him. But Gaethje he's got good leg kicks. And he's got insanely powerful, like in his hands, just in his one punch power. He's not going to be Khabib.
I think the matchup for Ferguson versus
it's all dude. The top 3 to 4 guys in the lightweight division right now, it's all stylistic fights. Any one of them, depending on how it plays out, can have the belt.
Yeah.
Say Tony Ferguson, say he would have fought Khabib. Tony could have beaten Khabib. Mm-hmm. He has the belt now. Gaethje goes up because he was the next contender.
Yeah.
Fights Tony, beats Tony. Now Tony has the belt.
Yeah.
Right? McGregor would come up and now fight Gaethje.
Yeah.
McGregor's probably going to beat Gaethje because they play the same style game. McGregor's just better in that game.
Yeah.
It all depends. It's just Tony's the only guy who can dethrone Khabib. And the only chance that we had to see the lightweight division get actually moved around and get going again, because that's the scariest division in the UFC. It's the only, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinion, the only way that we would have seen it not be so stagnant, which is the same thing as like the light heavyweight division right now with John Jones.
Yeah. It's
so stagnant right now because nobody's going to beat him.
Yeah. He's dominant.
It's always just like, oh, who's going to fight John Jones next? He lost too.
Yeah. But now, like, the matchup was there, and now we're never going to get to see it.
We're probably never going to see it because, fuck, Tony's old, man. He's like 36 or some shit.
Yeah. Well, okay, here's the thing, though. Do you put Tony up against... Like, so, if Gaethje goes against Khabib and loses in the summer, where is Gaethje still at that number 1 spot?
It all depends what happens with McGregor in his next fight, and there's rumors that he's gonna be fighting Masvidal on Fight Island for the baddest motherfucker belt.
Really?
Yeah. You know how he fought Nate Diaz for the BMF belt?
Yeah.
McGregor's probably gonna fight Masvidal at 155. Now, I think McGregor beats Masvidal at 155. I don't think he beats him at 170, which is what Masvidal has been fighting at forever. That's what he did. That's when he knocked out Askren, when he fucked up Nate Diaz at 170.
Yeah.
And McGregor fought Nate Diaz at 170.
And he didn't do good.
He didn't do it. Masvidal looked way better against Nate Diaz.
Diaz at $170.
At $170 than McGregor did at.
Because McGregor's weight is light.
McGregor just doesn't cut weight to stay at 170, right? Because it's just unhealthy to cut weight. So McGregor fought Cowboy at 170 because they both agree. They're like, yeah, it doesn't matter what division we're fighting in. We're not fighting for a title right now. It's just name versus name, right? Yeah. They're both like mid to high, mid top 10 on like Cowboys, and Cowboys probably around 10th seed and whatever.
The whole thing.
Top 10.
Yeah.
But it's not, I don't know, man. It's just fucking depressing for me.
Yeah, I know.
I don't see what happening. Anyone could have the belt right now. Anyone could have the belt, and the only person that could dethrone him was Tony, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I realistically think Khabib's gonna beat Gaethje. McGregor's gonna get a rematch against Khabib. He's gonna lose again, and then maybe we'll see Khabib versus GSP, because there was talks about George St. Pierre coming back and fighting Khabib at 160 or 165 if they made another division.
But isn't he fucking... Dude, he just got put into the...
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame, yeah.
Yeah. You can still fight.
Interesting.
Just as if...
How old is GSP?
He's 130 years old.
Huh? Who?
I don't know, man. We'll continue the UFC talk or whatever on the next pod.
This is a very sporty podcast.
This was a sporty podcast and mechanical vaginas.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to
wrap it up?
Want to wrap her up?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Well, guys. Sorry, the camera died there. We weren't expecting to have such a long pod. I need to start setting a timer or some shit.
Yeah, I thought that's
since you got the new camera where you don't have to have those 30-minute timers, I've been losing track.
Yeah.
I'm like, has it been 30 minutes or has it been an hour and a half? I have no idea. So
just got to run a timer on your shit for
I want to have an external timer behind the camera or something.
Yeah,
nice.
Could do that.
Or at least a clock.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thanks for sticking around. This is episode 25 of Clouded Judgement. We are officially a quarter of the way to 100. That's a big milestone for us. I feel like we're going to get to 100 quicker than we got to. We're gonna. Okay, so when we first started the podcast,
this guy's
it was
not good
36
at math.
36 weeks ago. 36.
Wow.
I gotta stop drinking beers, man. 36 weeks ago is when we started the podcast, and we're 25 episodes in. But we've been We weren't consistently a week at a time. But now we are. So, anyways, guys, I don't know where I'm going with this. I'll just wrap her up. We'll see you guys next week at Sunday.
Stay safe out there.
We love you guys.
Love you, the 16.
Love you, the 16, eh? Peace out.